Do you remember a couple days ago when I was reading my like 5-star predictions? We're back. Yep, that is right. I really thought that I could fit all 3 of these books into one vlog. How? Why did I think that? I have no idea. The video was going to be so long, so I just split it up into 2 parts. The one you are watching right now is part 2. If you have not watched part 1, I will have it linked up above. I would highly suggest watching that one first, especially because I have a clip of when Grace, my best friend, picks these books out for me. And that was very interesting. She went through all of my books and was like looking up the ratings for all of them. And she was like, these are the highest rated books on your shelves. And these are the ones that I think that you will find the most interesting. So this is very interesting to me. And it's also 3 books that I think will be 5 stars. Now, the book that you're not going to see in this video, because I completed it in the first part, is Ace of Spades. I did give this one 5 stars. If you want to watch this absolutely amazing ride that I had reading this, go watch part 1. And then I got halfway through, I'm going to drop my books on the ground. I got halfway through Gideon the Ninth. And then later in this video, I will be reading They Never Learn. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. I'm sorry if making them into 2 parts is a little confusing. Let me know if that's something that you wouldn't mind seeing in the future, because I do like to have all the videos or all the books in one video, but I talk a lot, so it's kind of hard. I can do 2-hour-long vlogs if that's, you know, something you're into. I don't know why you would be, but if you could stare at this face for 2 hours listening to me rant about books, God save your soul. Anyway, let's just jump right into the absolutely wackadoodle ride I had with Gideon the Ninth, because it's an emotional roller coaster. Hey, what's up? I feel like I'm having a full-blown meltdown about Gideon the Ninth. Like a meltdown. I am already having just a very like frustrating day. You know what I mean? Everybody knows what I mean. It's just like every time I turn a corner, there's something else that's being annoying. And let me give you an example. Okay, so all this stuff is really annoying. Insurance, again, having a very difficult time with insurance. They still won't give me my insulin. You're such a man. You're such a man. Your car is so loud. They still won't prescribe me insulin. It's almost like Kaiser thinks that they've cured me of diabetes. Thank you, Kaiser. Oh my God. I'm shook. I'm so gifted. You know, I'm so blessed to be gifted this cure of diabetes that you think you've given me. Anyway, gonna try to figure that out, at least get some insulin. Might just go and start scream crying in a pharmacy and like see what happens, you know? I won't be the only one, I'm gonna tell you that. Anyway, other than that, I've been listening to Gideon the Ninth and I'm still only like halfway through the book and I've been reading it for a week. And I'm so annoyed. Like I am frankly getting very frustrated with this book because it's taking too damn long for me to get what's going. I still don't understand what's happening. And I'm not saying that it's the book's fault, because clearly a bunch of people have loved it. And like, it's gotta be me. It has to be me. Like, I'm not really a big fan of sci-fi. And like, I like when it's like sci-fi fantasy. That's the only time I like sci-fi. And this is sci-fi fantasy, but boy, howdy, am I confused. I don't get it. I still don't understand what a lictor is. I don't understand like if they're supposed to kill each other, like the houses. I'm like, so are you guys supposed to work together to become lictors? Are you all supposed to kill each other and there's one lictor? Like, is it like the Hunger Games? Who even are these other lictors? Why does like the teenager talk like that? The teenager's voice is the most grating thing I've ever heard in my life. Like the teen is like, no, Magnus, don't talk like that. I'm like, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I don't understand. Like, are there men and women? Because I swear it's like all women. I'm kind of confused. Like, there's some men. Here's the thing. It's too complex to enjoy. Or it's too, like, it's too difficult. It's too hard to make sense of what's going on, so I can't even enjoy what's happening. I swear, if people are watching this, like, what are you talking about? That book was so easy to understand. I'm going to be like, okay, well, why don't you come here and slap me in the face for yourself? Because I don't get it. Anyway, all that to say, let's move on with our day, okay? I'm still kind of hoping that I can finish the book. I have considered DNFing it all day. Like all day, I keep stopping it and just swiping out of the app and then just pulling it back up because I'm like, Katie, I feel like you need to do this. Like I should DNF it, but then also I'm like, I should finish it. We'll see. So, wild idea. I was like, I want to go look at apartments. Oh my God. There is a cat. Hi. I'm allergic, but you're still cute. Anyway, so I went to go look at apartments around where Grace lives because she was like, listen, it's farther away from the city, but you'll pay a little bit less, but pay more in gas, but you'll have independence. You won't have to have a roommate. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I should think about that. So I'm looking at apartments. I walk in because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I walk in. I was like, hey, would I be able to like get a pamphlet to like check out floor plans? And then I just randomly, she handed it to me and I said, would I be able to make an appointment to like tour an apartment? And she looked around and she literally just handed me her keys and said, oh, it's apartment like so-and-so, go check it out. And this girl did not just hand me the key to this apartment. She handed me her keys. What? Are we that trusting? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, LOL, I'm going to do that and I'm going to take you with me. First impression, we love a hardwood moment, okay? I love that there are so much lighting going on here. Obviously, there's a lot of woods, which every freaking apartment does this. I'm like, why do you have so many trees? You're blocking all the light, girl. Why is that green? Why is that like that? Why is it like that? I don't like that. What's happening? And because I don't have a dining room table, clearly I'm thinking bookshelves right here. The lighting, fantastic, loving it. Puzzle table, clearly. Just do my puzzles here. Now let's see. Okay, I mean, we could work with that. That is cute. Open, loving it, digging it. Oh my God, I hope they actually have it. You know, this is what I put into my apartment. That is hysterical. That's what I put into my apartment and they have it. This is cute. I know it's just stick on, but like, oh, well, sorry. Love black on black. Love it. A black refrigerator? Listen, am I already obsessed? There's popsicles in here. What? You know what? It's a moment. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, stop. Literally, stop. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hold on. Is this the vibe we're going for? Okay. Wow. This is weird. This is strange. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay. I love it. Ample opportunity for storage. I can reach all the shelves. We're kind of obsessed. Okay. They're a little jankety, but listen, it's an apartment complex. Black on black. We're obsessed. Gray. We're loving it. We're digging it. Okay. Well, let's... Oh, wait. Oh, also... laundry. Okay, I love this. Love it. They only have hookups that it doesn't come with a washer and dryer, but this was a deal breaker for me because I'm not going to a laundromat. It isn't gonna happen. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at the bedroom. Okay, not only do we have this giant closet with no lighting, but it's totally fine. I can deal with that. This bathroom is freaking huge. Like, what? I mean, clearly somebody looking at this is like, that bathroom's not big, but like, for Atlanta, this bathroom's freaking huge. And we have, oh my God, that goes back so far. What the hell? I could fit a mattress in here. I could this is like one of those dumbbell waiter thing, or what's the, you know what I'm talking about? Like oh my God, what is that? Where people like where you pull yourself up and down and it's like an elevator. What am I talking about? Anyway, what is this? What? I'm sorry about that. That was horrible. Why does this exist? What is that? What? Somebody explain that. Anyway, okay. Hey. Is there another? Stop. Oh, okay. Well, I love it. Am I digging it? Yeah. Why is the sink so low to the ground? Like, this is how far I'm gonna have to bend down to wash my face. Like, is this an apartment for ants? Okay, now let's take a freaking peek. Okay, perfect. I know that this is a thing, but I'm like, I hate when it's like, this is the only carpet. I'm like, I really have to own a whole ass vacuum just for this like 5 feet of space. Anyway, obsessed with this. Obsessed. Where do they buy it? I want this. This is freaking, sorry. This is freaking stunning. Like, this is gorgeous. Oh my God. Walk-in closet and it's so freaking big. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is dope. This is a lot, and I love how tall this is because I am pretty tall, so that works for me. Oh my God. This is stunning. I want to keep it. Is this fully furnished? Okay. We love natural lighting. We're obsessed. This, you know what? This is freaking cute. This bedroom is pretty small. Like, it is pretty small, but like, I don't own an excess of stuff, so I feel like this is absolutely good enough for me. I'm literally have looked at one apartment and I'm already like, okay, we're done. But I wouldn't be able to move in until it's like November 11th and my lease is up November 7th. That doesn't really work because that means that like I wouldn't even be able to move. I guess I could ask my apartment if I could just sign like or stay on for 1 extra month, but that would be so expensive. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I like this place. This is really cute. So because I already told you that I'm around Grace's apartment, this is actually Grace's apartment complex. So she popped over, have a little look-see-loo with me. And I wanted to show her something, okay? You already saw it. But Grace, can I please get just open the freezer and then open the fridge, please. Freezer first.
Oh, okay.
Just complimentary popsicles.
That's hilarious.
And then...
They're only the yellow and green ones left. Is this real?
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, that? I have no idea.
It looks waxy. Wow. Why? That is silly.
That is silly, she said. Like, I can't. That's too good. We clearly have a theme. Do we have birthday round 2? Mm-hmm. If y'all didn't see, Grace and I did a live where she made a ribeye for me for my birthday. And the kitchen that we work with, the chefs, told her some ill advice, as it turns out. And Grace was not satisfied with the temperature of the steak. So she said, excuse you, I'll buy 2 more.
It was still really good, but it was so good that it made me want another one.
Mm-hmm. And it was amazing. And then her and I were looking at some apartments, and she was like, I'm gonna cook another one. So very excited to see how it turns out. Grace was like, I asked her, I was like, oh, what's this for? She was like, I just want it really bad.
YOLO.
YOLO, she said.
Nice.
Nice.
No.
Did we just top ourselves? We did. Next level. Delicious. This outstanding. Have you seen that meme that's like, when I tell you that this man is scrump diddly umptious, oh God, this. Did you just see that? The juice. Chimichurri. Oh, what? I can't. It's too much. While I'm here, I have a couple questions about Gideon the Ninth. Okay. My first question is, do you fully or even half fully understand what is happening in this book?
That was like when we read the synopsis, why I wanted you to read it, because it sounded like something Like, I don't understand the synopsis, and yeah, reading the book hasn't answered any questions for me yet.
Exactly. Okay. This was something I feel like you said before, was that, I thought the fire alarm was going off. I was like, now of all times.
No.
That you said the same thing I was thinking, which was, what is a lictor? What are they fighting for? And do they all have to die? I don't understand.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And then, okay.
I don't understand why they're doing what they're doing. Like, I can kind of vaguely understand what's happening, but not why it's happening.
Exactly. What, are you gonna finish it? What do you think?
I probably will finish it because I bought it on Libro. If it was like a Libby hold that was gonna run out, I don't know if I would have finished it before the hold runs out, because I'm gonna probably take a break and read Lair of Dreams.
Oh my god, I went up to her the other day and I was like, not to be like aggressive, but are you gonna read the Definer series or not? And I was like, Katie, I'm sorry. Are you planning on reading it? Because I'm just asking for a friend. Because, not to really hype it up, I just need you to read before the devil breaks you. I just need it. Also, I'm like, I should do a reread of the series because I want to, and it's like I can read it really fast because I'm so obsessed with it. I'm just like, but yeah, she's gonna maybe read Lair of Dreams. But when she said that, I was like, I think I might take a break from Gideon the Ninth.
Yeah.
I want to finish it because I want to finish his vlog, and I'm only halfway through it, but I might take a break. I kind of want to read People We Meet on Vacation, so I might just buy that book and listen to that instead, which is another video where Grace was like, oh, you should read this book and this book. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I honestly have no idea, but the plan is that I will finish it, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not really vibing with it right now. It might get better. I don't know. Probably not. Not to be so roller coastery with this book, but that's how it feels. Grace and I spent over an hour just looking up things about Gideon the Ninth because we were so confused, and we were just basically looking up on like Wikipedia explanations of certain things that are happening. And there was like mild spoilers, but basically just explanations of like, why did all these people die? Like, why are there all these skeletons? Like, what is this mansion? What is a lictor? What is this? What is that? Because I'm like, it's so complicated. It really is. And I really do think at this point that I'm like, it seems like a fault of the book that it's so overly complicated. I do also think I definitely don't recommend the audiobook. Good God. Like, it's way too fast. Like, I'm like having to look at the book while I'm listening to it. Like, what? And they only say things once. They do not repeat. This girl, Tamsin, she do not repeat herself. She don't. She like, I said it once, and that's the only time I'm going to say it. You better not forget it. But anyway, now that Grace and I looked up what's going on, I'm really liking the book a lot more. Now that I'm like, okay, I get it. Kind of. I don't like fully get it because, of course, you know, high fantasy and me, clearly just, they're not vibing. I don't even know this is not even high fantasy. Anyway, whatever. I'm liking it a lot more. And now we're getting into like, I'm on chapter 31, I think. Now we're getting into some like more deep backstory of Harrow and Gideon. And that's amazing. I love that. When they get into like their characters, I really like that part of the story. So I'm back to liking it again. Oh my God. What do I even say? It's been like 4 days since I finished Gideon the Ninth. I am so conflicted. I'm so conflicted. It's like, it really didn't make any goddamn sense. It didn't. But parts of it were great. But it's also not worth it. I went online and I watched many people's reviews about this book. I went online and I read in-depth synopsis. I read like literally like a synopsis of every single thing that happened, and I still didn't really get it. And then when I would go back, I went back and read so many of these chapters physically, because this is a book where I do think the audio is really good. I think that the narrators for Harrow and Gideon are like fantastic. I mean, it's the same girl, but like the way she narrates them, hilarious, amazing, so good. But you're going to need to listen to the audio for a reread, because reading this book, it's just so complicated and confusing and weird, and there's just so much going on. Like, I had to read the synopsis of what was going on online and then reread the chapter and be like, oh, okay. And then I enjoyed it a little bit more. But that's too much hard work to put into this book. It's too much hard work for somebody to have to tell me what's happening and then me read it again and kind of get it. But all of that being said, look at the tabs. And this is me listening to the book, putting tabs in it. I did physically read, obviously, like go back and physically read some of it, and then I physically read the last 2 chapters. But this is all the tabs I put in, listening to it on audio, and I try not to really like tab up a book that I don't know if I'm gonna love it, because I'm like, okay, well, am I just like wasting my time, or I don't want to like write in the book or whatever. But I could not stop myself from putting tabs in this, because there is so many like really good moments. Like, there are just so many moments in this where you're like, what? Oh my God. One of my tiny books just fell off the shelf. It's totally fine. Anyway, I think that what I'm going to say about this book is that if Tamsin Muir writes another series in the future, which cannot happen for a long time because there's going to be 4 books in this series, and obviously we've only got 2 of them, and I think she takes like 2 years to write each one, so... Ooh. But like, if she writes anything else in the future, I will read it, but I don't think I'm going to continue with the series, because I actually got 100 pages into Harrow the Ninth in the last 2 days, and decided tonight that I'm going to DNF it, because I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. And I actually went and watched a half-hour description of this book, and it was these 2 girls, and they do a really amazing description. Hopefully I'll remember to link it in the description, but they really describe everything that happens in this, and even them describing a synopsis of it, what is happening? And they say, those 2 girls said, the book is confusing, it's complicated, there's a lot of scientific terms that they don't really explain. You just have to go, okay, and just pray for the best and go along with it. And they said, oh, but it's worth it. And I'm like, here's the thing. I do think that it's really good, but to me, it's not worth it. It's just not worth being this frustrated with a book. I can't do it. So I think I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. I want to give it 4 stars, but like, it just made me so angry. So I think I'm going to give it 3.5 stars, and I'm going to DNF Harrow the Ninth. Oh my God. Okay, let's pray that they never learn. I need to sit here and pray that this book is going to be easy and fun, because I'm going through it right now. Hey, what's up? I don't remember if I have talked about this in this vlog. I might have. Don't remember. I am having to move out of the apartment that I live in right now. I live in like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom with my roommate, but she's moving out to move in with her boyfriend. And that's happening pretty soon. Happy for her and everything, but the housing market, especially in Atlanta, is like skyrocketing. It's insane, because basically, like, because of like, you know, the panorama and everything, and people making less money, they can't like afford their houses and stuff. So they are moving out of their houses to either like save money, make money, whatever, and moving into apartments, which means that there are like not really any apartments to be had. And then the ones that are to be had, the price has gone up exponentially because they're scarce, you know, and it's in the city, it's in Atlanta, you know, the whole big deal, whatever. So that is proving difficult. But today I am on call at work, so we're just going to pray that I'm not going to get called in. And I have like a list of, I'm not going to show you they have the addresses on it, but like a long list front and back of like apartments I want to check out. I've already checked out 5. I'm hoping to like check out 4 more today. On the opposite end of Atlanta, I was like checking out one side that's near Grace, but I'm going to see if the other side maybe has some more options as well. Picked up our Duncan, and also I went ahead and bought the audio for They Never Learn by Elaine Fargo. Or is it Lainey Fargo? I have no idea. I've heard it both ways. I am going to listen to that as I drive around, because I have a half an hour drive from where my apartment is to where these other sets of apartments are. So I'm going to start listening to it, and then hopefully like when I get to the destination, the first apartment, I'll be able to tell you what the book is about. I'm at the first location. I drove half an hour to get here and I'm not getting out of my car. It's just a no. It's a no. It's a no. Like, there are some nice things about it, but it's way too far away from anything I care about. Like, when I was driving here, it's the same distance from my job as Grace's apartment that I'm thinking about moving into, maybe, but it's in the opposite direction, which means it would be like an hour drive from here to see Grace. And like, what's the point of that? I think it's like $100 less than living where she lives. And like, it would be way worth $100 a month to like live next to your best friend. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like I drove out here for nothing, because like I ticked one off of the list, you know, this one's gonna be a no. So I'm actually gonna go half an hour in the other direction. Like, basically it's like, here's my job. I live here. Grace lives here. I went all the way over here. And now I'm going like this way. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm gonna check some stuff out, but I did get a little bit into They Never Learn. And basically what it's about is this history teacher or English teacher. Oh, history teacher. Yeah, history teacher. Okay, so this history teacher who works at this university, and she is something. She is something. She basically every year she finds, like, she has a list of men that are horrible at the school. And she picks the worst one, like or maybe not the worst one, but the one that she wants to make an example out of, and she kills them and makes it look like a suicide. I'm here for it. It's very, I don't know, very Amy Dunn, very like super smart psycho, you know what I'm saying? Really, really love that. And then also we're following this girl named Carly, who's a freshman. I think she's like 16, with an abusive father who, like an abusive, like emotionally, manipulatively, like verbally abusive. I don't know if he's physically abusive. No idea. But she just got away from him and is going to this college. I have no idea how she is going to play into this story. Those two perspectives are like so disjointed. Like, they're so different, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm only a couple of chapters in. I'm going to keep listening to it as I drive for the next half hour. Oh my God, this place is fucking nice. I don't know if I can afford it. And they only have one available. And it's a classic unit, which means it doesn't have a washer and dryer, which is not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work. But maybe she said to call at the end of this month or maybe next month and see. But even then, I think that the rent is gonna be too expensive. But I surely want to call back and ask, because, oh my God, let me tell you, like, this gate works. This gate works. And like, if you've lived in an apartment complex, especially in a big city like Atlanta, finding an apartment complex where their gate isn't just always open, it's hard to find, okay? And I'm really digging this place. This place is amazing. I don't think I can afford it, but I like it. Okay, we're here at, is this spot 3, I think, of the day? And it's the second time out of the 3 that I'm not even getting out of my car. It's a hard pass. Absolutely not. No. Like, you know, pictures online can be very deceiving. I'm not even gonna get into it. It's a hard pass. It's a very hard pass. It's not okay. It's not nice. Okay, so I am going to go to the 4th place, but I did want to say that I am on chapter 12 of They Never Learn, and I'm really liking it so far. Things have taken a gay turn that I was not anticipating. we've got some kind of sapphic shit going on. And I am digging it. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can like presume some things that I think will happen, but I'm not gonna say them. Basically, no, I'm not going to because it would be a spoiler, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm not very far into it because I'm only listening to it at 1.6 times the speed, which is super slow for me. But I'm doing that because since I'm driving around, I'm like kind of paying attention to like, somebody's car alarm is going off. This is what I'm talking about. Like literally there's somebody's car alarm is going off. For what? That was fucking weird. Anyway, I'm just gonna go to, what was I saying? Oh, I am listening to it on a slower speed because I'm kind of keeping my eyes out and looking at like what's along the roads of the places I'm looking at and stuff like that. Martha's Vineyard? What the hell? Sorry, if you've ever worked in the retail industry and you've sold wine, you're like, Martha's Vineyard, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the fourth place and check that out. Okay, I couldn't go inside because they're closed for the Rona, you know, which is a good sign in my opinion. Like you can't even go into the leasing office. The woman came outside and was like, sorry, we can't show you any of the units. I was like, okay, can I just like call back later and like see if maybe I could do like a virtual tour or something? And she was like, yeah, sure. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. I don't know. It looks really nice. Like I mean, it's really run down because it's like lofts, like it's like a really old building, but it's like cool old. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm just somebody who like, if I can't walk around the space, I'm not going to do it because I need to like know what I'm getting into. So that might be a deterrent for me, but I actually looked up, I'm hoping to go to 2 more places. One that I just looked up just now, and then another one that says it's like half an hour away. So I don't know about that because I'm like, I might not be able to get there in time, but I'm at least going to go to 1 more place today. Checked out another one. Nice, like community or whatever. I didn't get to look at a unit. They would just show me photos and they were really nice. But it's like too big of an apartment. It's 1,000 square feet. I'm like, I'm one girl. Like, don't you have anything smaller that's like cheaper? No? Okay. Well, they do, but it doesn't have a washer and dryer connection. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to a laundromat. I don't know if I've already said that in this video, but I'm not doing that. I swear to God, I better not cut to me picking something or I have to go to a laundromat. I swear to God. Anyway, it's a little too expensive for how far it is away from our girl Grace, you know? I just don't know if that's worth it, because if I live 40 minutes away, Grace is never going to come see my ass. She's never going to come over. So I don't know if that's worth it, but we'll put it as a maybe. So I just got here to the last place because it's almost 5 o'clock. The vibes are bad. The vibes are bad. The vibes are not it. They are not good. So I'm not going to go inside. That's just a no. And we're going to call it a wrap for the day. I got to chapter 28 so far of They Never Learn. Obviously, I'll listen to more of it because I have a super long drive home, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And you know I got called in. And you know I got called in. And I am freaking an hour away from my apartment and only half an hour away from my job. So here's the thing. So I would either have to go an hour to my apartment and then half an hour to my job. So I wouldn't even be able to like show up until like freaking 6:30, which is not great, obviously, because that'll be like the height of service or whatever. But I'm wearing Vans and ripped jeans, and we're not allowed to wear either of those things, clearly, at work. And I'm gonna slip and fall to my death. And I don't have my work shirt, obviously. So I was just like, okay, I'll be there in 40 minutes, because I'm stopping by Chick-fil-A, duh. But I was like, I'll be there in 40 minutes, but I need a work shirt, and then hopefully, like, the rips will just be covered up by my apron. And just tell everybody that I can't go into the kitchen, because then I'll slip and die. So this is about to be a really fun shift. I swear to God. It is so much later now. It's 11 p.m. and I thought for sure that this was going to take me 2 days. I don't know, y'all. I'm on chapter freaking 50. 50! And I was like, I can do it. I can definitely finish this book today. I'm having such a good time. I will tell you that it's not necessarily reading like a 5-star, but it's reading like a banger of a 4-star. Like it's probably going to be 4.5, depending on how it ends. I don't know what it is that is just missing that extra little thing to make it 5 stars. I think it's because it's just really just keeps going on and on and on about like the same concept of like men are trash, which facts, but full offense. But I'm like, okay, I need something else. Like I need something else happening, you know? It's enough. It is enough for a book. It's just not enough to make it also a 5-star. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm having such a good time. It's fantastic. I'll tell you that around like chapter 30, I think, there's a plot twist that I can't believe I didn't see coming. Katie, hello? Like, did I stick freaking sponges in my ears? Like, what the heck? I don't know how I didn't see that coming, but I was shocked, shook, love it. Like, I was like, who even is this character? Okay, like, okay, whatever. Like, why are we even, like, paying attention to her? And I had all these different theories, and for some reason, that didn't dawn on me. Love it. But yeah, I think that I can finish this today. Oh yeah, I definitely did get called in yesterday. And it was even more embarrassing than I thought, because I got there, and they had called me in to be the 6th server for 46 covers. That means, in restaurant terms, you know, that 46 human beings were going to walk into the restaurant and they thought they needed 6 servers to take care of them. I got cut within the hour and never had a table. It was embarrassing. I looked at the manager and I was like, do you not feel guilty for making me drive all the way out here? When I told you on the phone, are you sure you need me? And he was like, so sure. So I just left, went home, and finished the rest of They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. But I read all of this in one day. I finished up the rest of it while I was organizing this a little bit, and I was also doing some laundry or something. I can't remember what I was doing. But I finished it, and I think, I'm like, it's either a 4.5 or a 5. It's either a 4.5 or a 5-star. I want to say 4.5 only because I kind of wanted there to be more like thrill, more excitement in terms of plot twists. But I mean, there is a really good plot twist halfway through. I'm going to be referencing Gone Girl so many times because to me, this is a very similar energy, like very similar like plot twist in the middle of the book, like very similar character development, character analysis, you know, stuff like that. But I would say that this book is like the second half of Gone Girl. If you just started it in the middle and read the second half, that's what this character is like. That's what this book is like. Also, if you got Amy Dunn and Scarlett Clark in the same room together, I swear all men would be eradicated like within an hour. They would wipe out men like in their entirety. Hilarious. Scarlett Clark is that bitch and she deserves rights. Oh my God. Like I can't. I just thought it was so good. I also think that this was a similar way that I felt when I was reading Gone Girl, where I was like, I'm not saying you're right, but I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, you're not right, but you're not wrong. Like, that's how it feels. And it's so good. The chapters are so insanely short. And then when you get to the point where you find out like why Carly is in the story, I was blown away. I was like, I love that. I love that element of the story. It was really, really good. And the ending, this ending is why I'm sitting here going, I feel like I have to give it 5 stars. Like I have to give this 5 stars because I did not see that coming. Like before the book even started, I thought I knew how it was going to end. I was like, there's no way it can end any other way. It was just, to me, I was like, that's it. That's how it has to go to appease people or whatever. And Lane Fargo has the gall, has the guts, the bravery to end the book the way that she did. I'm absolutely obsessed. I think that's so amazing. I think that there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be upset, like Gone Girl. People are going to be upset at Lane Fargo for the way that she ended this book and be all up in their feelings, especially men. But I don't care. And Lane Fargo, she did that. She really did that. And now I'm talking myself into giving this 5 stars. Like, this is, okay, this is 5 stars. It's 5 stars. It's fantastic. It's really good. Everything everyone is saying about it, absolutely correct. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything. If you've read this book, please comment down below. Oh, God, I want to talk about the ending, but I can't because it's a spoiler. Okay, I'm just going to say that this is 5 stars, and we're just going to roll right into the outro. Thank you so much for putting up with these 2 parts. Let me know down below if you'd like to see me do this again, especially with maybe next month for September. I could have Grace or maybe even like somebody else pick out 3 more books, or maybe just 2 books to make the vlog a little bit shorter. But to pick out 2 books, and those are the books that I have to read for September. That would be really fun. Let me know who you want to pick the books out, and then I'll reach out to them and see if they're willing to provide me with that footage. That would be really amazing. And to wrap up, I ended up giving Ace of Spades 5 stars. Fantastic. It's so good. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I am going to end up giving Gideon the Ninth 3.5 stars because there's things about it that are too good to just give it 3 stars, but it's not good enough to be a 4 star. Yikes. And then I am giving They Never Learn 5 stars. So 2 out of the 3 of them are 5 stars. That is such an amazing success. Like, I feel like I really thought they were all going to be 5 stars, but 2 out of the 3 of them is a glowing success. I am so happy that that is what ended up happening. And I'm very excited to come out with more content like this. Let me know what you want to see. And you can follow me on Instagram or Goodreads, which will be linked down below. And all of that to say, I will see you very, very soon. Have an amazing day, evening, night, dusk, dawn, whatever it is you're having, and I'll see you in a video coming soon. Bye.